Let me show you how to do the initial setup on Google Pixel 11 Pro. So once you turn your phone on, you will see this welcome message. Of course, here we can find some accessibility settings, which you can check out if you want to. And if you are ready to proceed, to just tap on this arrow over here. Now we can choose the language that we want to use during the setup and on our phone. So in my case, I'm going to go for English, and if your language is used in many different countries or regions, then you should also be able to choose that country or region. So let's say in my case, I'm going to use United States over here. Now, here we have the option that allows us to transfer data from our previous phones. If you want to set up your phone with the help of another previous device, then you can easily do so. You can just simply choose Pixel or Android device or iPhone or iPad, and then you can continue. Now, in my case, I'm going to perform a simple, clean setup without any data transfer. So I'm just going to tap on skip over here, and then once again, skip. Now we have the option to connect to a Wi-Fi, so you should be able to find your network over here. You can also use your mobile network in order to set up your phone, and you can also set up offline by using the Setup Offline button. In my case, I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi over here. There we go. Now you should be able to see that you have been connected to the Wi-Fi, and the phone is going to check for an update. Then you can choose who are you setting this phone up for. So in my case, it is for myself, so let's choose that. And now we need to wait a couple of seconds. And now we have the option to sign into a Google account. Now in here, you might see sign in with ease, which allows you to simply use your phone number to log into your account. I believe this is how it works. But if you prefer to sign in with credentials, then you can tap on skip over here, and then you have the option to sign in using your email or phone number that is associated with your account. You can also press on create account in case you need to simply set up a new account. So in my case, let me sign into my account. And actually, one more thing, of course, you can skip this if you don't want to sign into any Google account whatsoever, at least for now. And then, of course, you can skip. All right, there we go. Now we can agree to Google Terms of Service once you decide to sign in. And now we need to wait a couple of seconds again and tap on Continue Setup. Now you have the option to set up a password for your Google Pixel 11 Pro. So if you want to set up the password straight away, then of course you can easily do so, and you can tap on screen lock options in order to find remaining password types that you can use instead of the PIN code, of course. Now in my case, I'm gonna actually skip because truthfully, I don't need a password right now, so I'm just gonna skip that. And then we have the option to copy apps and data, and this is also where you can restore a backup from your Google account. So if you did sign into a Google account, you can go next over here and you might be able to find a backup that you're gonna choose to load some of your files like photos and videos. And if you want to perform a clean setup just like I do, then of course you can tap on do it later and then just confirm by tapping on do it later. Now we have a couple of different Google services. So we can, for example, toggle location, we can allow Wi-Fi and Bluetooth scanning, we can allow phone number verification, and we can send usage and diagnostic data. Of course, it's up to you which options you actually want to use straight away. And in my case, I'm going to turn off everything. But in your case, one thing that I can recommend you to do is to turn off scanning option over here. And the reason is simply because we don't need Wi-Fi and Bluetooth scanning to be working all the time. Whenever there is something that requires the phone to have that option enabled, one or the other, then you will just simply see a message. And usually you have an option to jump into proper settings where you can turn these options back on. So that shouldn't be really a problem. And also, if you turn this off, well, you will save a little bit of battery. So let's scroll all the way down and tap on accept. Now over here we have the option that allows you to create backups with your Google account. So you can back up your photos and videos and other device data, all of which is listed in here. You can of course exclude one of these things if you don't want to, for example, back up your photos and videos, and that is not a problem. And if you don't want to create backups at all with your Google account, then you can tap on Don't Backup. Now we can choose the default browser and search engine that is going to be used on your phone straight away. So we can tap on the next over here. And first we choose the browser. And we have a couple of different browsers to choose from. And if you are not sure which one to go for, if you just don't know anything about them, I believe the most popular choice is going to be the Google Chrome. So you can probably choose that. But feel free to try pretty much anything from this list. And then we have the search engine. And in this case, the most popular option is going to be Google. So I'm going to select that and set as default. Then we have some information about limited warranty. So you might want to check that out if you have this option, of course. and then we can go next. And then we will find some information about some AI features on just features in general provided by Google. So if you go next, first you will find the information about Gemini. So we can go next over here, and now you have the option to set up the Hey Google voice activation for Gemini. So if you want to use that feature, you can just tap on the turn on. If you have had that option set up before on your Google account, then that's all you have to do. But if you didn't use that feature yet at all, then you will need to set it up, which is very simple. You just have to say a couple of sentences out loud, and that's all. In my case, I don't use this feature, so I'm gonna tap on no thanks. Now over here we have the information about Magic Queue, so you can of course check it out, you can read it how it works, and then you can decide if you want to use it or not. I'm gonna actually turn it on. Over here we have the information about Pixel Satellite SOS, crisis alerts, and some other information that we can find in the Personal Safety app. Here we have the information about the Quick Share, which we can use to share files between devices. So of course we can tap on I agree to immediately be able to use Quick Share on your phone. And over here we have some additional options that you might want to take a look at. Of course, they are not really necessary to go through. If you don't want to be bothered with that for now, then of course you can just tap on maybe later. Here we can accept if you want to get some information about some products, some news about Google devices, then of course you can allow them to send you those updates. In my case, I don't really need that, so I'm gonna tap on no thanks. And soon we should be able to use our phone, but before we can actually do that, here we have the information about the navigation. So by default, we use the gesture navigation on this phone. If you don't know how to use gesture navigation, then you can try the tutorial, or you can just skip it if you already know how to use it. You can also tap on the choose how to navigate if you want to actually switch to 3-button navigation. That is not a problem. And then you can swipe up once you are done. And here we have our home screen. Of course, we can swipe up to open the app drawer, and now you can do whatever you want to do on your Google Pixel 11 Pro. However, if you are not sure what to do next, there are a couple of things that you might want to do at first before you move on with your phone. So if you want to check that out, I recommend you checking out this video over here, first things to do on Google Pixel 11 Pro. And that's pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.